Hi, I'm Mark Ezzell. I'm the director of the North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program. Labor Day was created to honor the men and women across this state and this country who serve as the backbone of our economy. This year, of course, our Labor Day looks a little bit different. We're all concerned about our jobs and our health and our families. We're socializing less, we're getting out of our house less, and we're driving less. Despite the fact we're driving less, our roads are just as dangerous as they were this time last year. That's why today we're announcing the Labor Day Booze It and Lose It campaign. The Labor Day Booze It and Lose It campaign will start today, runs through September 13th. You will see two things. One, you'll see an increased law enforcement presence from Murphy to Manio. Our law enforcement officers will be working overtime to keep our roads safe by keeping impaired drivers off those roads. But we know we can't arrest our way out of the impaired driving problem. That's why we also are going to be working with other partners, including some you'll see in this video today. Truck drivers, other laborers, employer groups. We're also announcing that starting the 1st of September, in 10 counties across North Carolina, we have a floor sticker campaign in which impaired driving prevention messages will be on floor distance stickers in grocery stores, convenience stores, and pharmacies in specific areas across the state. Together, we can pull together, not only to address COVID, but also to address our more systemic public health problem around impaired driving in North Carolina. Remember, if you feel different, you drive different. And in North Carolina, we want to keep all of our citizens safe, not just in Labor Day, but all year long. Thank you.
Decisions. We all make decisions. Hi, I'm Luke Mallory, road team captain with the North Carolina Trucking Association. As a 15-year veteran driver, I've seen a lot of bad decisions made behind the wheel. From getting dressed, to texting, to reading the newspaper, even putting on makeup. Unfortunately, some have begun to use prescription drugs, illegal substances, and even drinking while driving. And the argument may be, well, that really is nobody else's business, and it really doesn't affect anyone else. That's not the case. It affects me. It affects the hardworking men and women in the trucking industry who, during this pandemic, have been stretched thin, working hard to replenish our supply chains. So I'm asking you this Labor Day weekend, show your support and make good decisions when you get behind the wheel.
Hi, my name is Casanova Powell, and I'm a project lead for the Network of Employers for Traffic Safety, also known as NETS. NETS is an employer-led public-private partnership that is dedicated to improving the safety and health of employees, their families, and the communities in which they live and work by preventing traffic crashes that occur both on and off the job. Before this Labor Day kicks off, I want to talk to the employers for hardworking North Carolinians. After hours and weekends are often reserved for fun after working hard all day and week long. Many employers encourage team members to get together and to play hard to facilitate team building and in recognition of their employees' efforts. Alcohol has become the norm at many office events, and after-hour networking functions generally include an open bar. Corporate parties, cookouts, and other work-related celebrations are rarely considered a hit if they don't include cocktails. With the pandemic taking a front seat, many offices have shut down, and fewer work-related networking events are occurring. However, the workplace culture remains the same, and those employees that are so crucial to your bottom line are still drinking, and some are drinking in excess. So I want to ask you, what happens when that employee who manages your payroll or your website or other employees gets arrested for a DWI? What happens if they hit and kill someone while they're under the influence while driving? It doesn't matter if this happens on or off the job. The cost of impaired driving is not one that is exclusively paid for by the perpetrator. You, as an employer, also become a victim. Impaired driving costs lives, reputations, relationships, and money, and it's all preventable. Impaired driving costs that are incurred by employers include lost time, sick leave, and health insurance costs, just to name a few. Since drinking will remain part of our culture as a whole, it is critical that employers proactively address impaired driving in their workplace safety programs and that they include pre-planning in their business models. Encourage your workers to plan ahead, to designate a sober driver, to use rideshare, to phone a friend, and that friend may even be you, before they go out knowing they will be drinking before they get behind the wheel. Their lives and your bottom line are counting on it.
Greetings. I'm Colonel Glenn McNeil of the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, and my life's work is centered around keeping you and your loved ones as safe as possible while traveling across our great state. I have a team of more than 1,600 state troopers to help accomplish this goal. And I also have a robust force of more than 7 million registered North Carolina drivers across our state to help out as well. The overwhelming majority of you help keep our roads safe by following the rules of the road explicitly. You buckle up. You stay vigilant. You watch for pedestrians and bike riders, and you don't dare drive while impaired. Last year, some of you failed to help out, and it cost our state dearly. The lives lost and the injuries sustained by those who made a poor choice impacted by many. This Labor Day, I need you all, law enforcement and civilian, at full attention. We can decide right now that not one life will be lost due to the decisions made behind the wheel. Our roadways will not go unchecked by the State Highway Patrol or the more than 500 law enforcement agencies across our great state. We are increasing our enforcement, enhanced through multi-jurisdictional efforts and partnerships. If you are impaired behind the wheel, we will be there. If you are speeding, we will be there. If you are driving distracted, we will be there. If you're putting others at risk, we will be there. So please, don't risk it this Labor Day. Thank you.